Let's just go. What up? What up? What up?
Fucking right. What's up?
What up? Good afternoon, Tex Mex.
Let's, let's see. Let's
What's
see what
going
we got.
on, Turtle? Call him Turtle. To
Hmm.
make your life. Hey, View Taxation Act, buddy. View Taxation Act, buddy. Thank you. Thank you. What
Who's
up,
he
man?
talking about? What's up, bro?
Oh, because milking the PCs and shit, Gunner and all these
Oh,
guys.
wait. Wait, you talking about us or you talking about somebody
Yeah,
else?
yeah. Because the thumbnail. Yeah, yeah. No.
Oh,
So in other words, the other dude being who's on the thumbnail, Mr. Gunner's
yeah.
Collective. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, man.
Nah,
So
shit, bro. Fucking right here at the crib. I mean, obviously we were gonna talk about the whole fact or fiction and break it down as far as like some of the stories that people get online and start talking about, and the bullshit that they talk about. But no, real quick, bro. Like I was just talking about with you. You man, there's a lot of shit going on right now in Mexico, bro. It's fucking bad,
yeah,
man.
yeah. I didn't
It's
see
fucking
that. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't even look into it. Like I saw it on social media,
yeah,
and I was like, oh, okay. I mean, whatever they did their thing, and that's
yeah,
pretty much about all the attention I gave it. But is there more going on or what?
yeah, bro. So I mean, basically, obviously, the trend right has been for a minute now, right? Like
Yeah,
they caught Chapo a couple years back, so he's been
yeah,
locked up. Then they had the twin. I mean, obviously those twins, the Flores twins. They had gave them up and did what they did, and then from there they ended up picking up that dude Zambada, well his son first, and then the dad, and they tricked him into bro. So it's been wild, but now they got that dude, El Mencho, whatever, like shit. Yeah,
yeah,
they killed him, bro. I mean, shit is fucked up. Like, I'm not saying like anybody deserves to die or whatever, but in the aspect of the lifestyle, they got to understand that that's what comes with it.
yeah.
Um,
Absolutely, dude. Yeah.
but
What up,
yeah, they
blood
got him, bro. And
covenant?
what's crazy? Go ahead, bro. My bad.
No, no. I was just saying hello to Blood of Jesus.
Oh, yeah, bro. What's crazy is I guess I heard about it, but I didn't like you said, right? Like things pop up on social media, but you don't really pay those little things attention. But I guess what happened was his son-in-law got picked up. So like his daughter's wife, El Mencho's daughter's wife. I mean
Yeah,
husband had got picked up and in United States, and then they captured this dude, a few days later and kill him. Like, come on, you know who talked.
yeah,
Yeah, bro, it's over, dog. I mean, I'm not saying it's over in the sense of drugs and cartels and like that shit's always gonna be around, just like gangs, right? Like gangbang is gonna be probably maybe in 20 years, who knows? Maybe it won't exist anymore, but for now it ain't going nowhere. But yeah, bro, they got him, bro, And what's crazy is
I'm currently
I had seen a video on YouTube where they were talking about Buddy, the one that got killed, and they're like, "Oh, his days are over,
what
coming
up, Boo?
soon." And yeah,
Yeah,
bro, they got him, bro. Shit. So I mean, there's a lot of violence right now, bro. Puerto, I can't, man. See, I'm bad with the Spanish, dog. I'm one of them fucking what do you call those? Those fucking no
Pochos,
sabos, no sabos.
Pocho. No,
Yeah,
I think
no
it's Pocho.
Nintendo, no
Yeah,
Nintendo.
yeah.
Por
My Spanish
favor.
is pretty. My Spanish ain't that good.
Nah, but you speak Spanish enough to where you can fucking
Yeah,
live. I
yeah.
can't,
I can
bro.
get
Like
by.
I can
Yeah,
speak to you if I had to, like in like broken Spanish, broken English,
right.
but yeah, 9 times out of 10, I'm not really understanding what you're saying unless you break it down clear.
Yeah, I don't really plug into that type of world or news. Honestly, dude. Like I just
Yeah,
kind of. It's on my peripheral, man. Personally, I'd rather movies,
yeah,
comic books, other shit than that. Like I know that'll always be there. It's
yeah,
just like crime, it always be there, bro. So I
yeah.
don't pretty much give it too much attention unless it's like really
My
big.
reason, right? Like the reason why I think now, obviously, in the daily aspect of our lives, it don't matter, but it's gonna matter big time. Because come on, bro, who who doesn't go to? I mean, who doesn't go to the fucking Mexico for the fucking vacations, right? Puerto Vallarta, fucking Cancun, fucking,
Yeah, but
all these
I don't think
places.
that's like
Huh?
civilian though. I don't think that affects
Nah, dude, you're crazy, bro.
the normal people.
You're crazy, dude. It does, bro. Because see, think about it, right? Trump, of course, and like I said, I hate to bring him up, but it plays a part. He was pressuring the Mexican government and basically making these announcements that after Venezuela, they're gonna come after Mexico. They're gonna fucking get the cartels, and so of course Mexico's like, nah, you
Hello,
ain't finna
Tex.
just come on our sovereign land and fucking do what they gotta do. You know what I'm saying?
They
Um,
will. They just
it's
did.
what's that?
United States. I mean, United States.
Well, that we
Mikey,
that was
hold
the
on, hold on, hold
Mexican
on.
government. That was the Mexican army. I think the United States had a part to play, but I think it was more of the what do you call it? What the fuck is that word? Like the intel. They had the intel. They gave them the intel. Like, hey, we can track them here. We found them here. Of course, Mexico's not gonna let the U.S. soldiers go over there and fucking wreak havoc and kill innocent civilians and Mex. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, bro. If they go get him, they're gonna go in there with special forces and go get him, or they will assist assist the Mexican government. They
Yeah.
can't beat, bro. They can't beat. See, that's why I don't like talking about that because honestly, they just can't beat the might of the United States Army,
No,
bro.
no, that's a fact.
If they really want to just go in and get these dudes, but see, here's the thing: they can do that. They can clean it up for them, but then Mexico has to finish the mission.
Well,
So
yeah, that's what they're doing now. That's exactly why I'm bringing it up because it seems like they're turning a new leaf, bro. Like by getting this dude, I mean, he's the boogeyman, bro. Over there, from what I hear, he's the boogeyman. You don't even say his name. You know what I'm saying? It's
yeah,
it's
pretty much,
gonna
John Doe.
it's
Yeah.
gonna fucking none of that shit going on in Mexico, whatever happened here because we don't have soft liberal. Nah, bro, what are you talking about? None of that. What's going on over there? Gangs? A cartel's a gang, bro. There's gangs all over this
Well,
country.
I think he would be talking about the violence over there triples. Like what they get away with, you can't get away with here.
Yeah, of
I know there's a
course.
lot of violence that happens, a lot of senseless, a lot of shootings, a lot
Yeah.
like yeah, we know,
Yeah, but
right?
remember gangs in the 70s and 80s, bro? In the 90s, it was horrible, dude. Chicago was hitting
Oh yeah,
fuck
yeah.
1,200,
Yeah,
1,300 murders a year, bro. And you come
yeah,
on,
hold
man.
on. We got a hot wheel right here by old school, old timer level Michael Myers.
Oh
We're on the
shit. Let's
yard.
see.
Mikey said that everybody runs on the internet and does not run up to catch the fade. Whoever that is exactly what he does. I'm confused thoughts. I got one thought. John Diesel. What did John Diesel say? I don't know if people watch John Diesel. What did
What
he
do you say?
say? He said, hey man, I ain't catching no fade. Me catching fades is over. I might just pop. I mean, you know, finally
Hey,
somebody said it, bro. Finally.
hey, look at bro. I'm gonna say like this,
Mikey.
bro.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers, listen, right?
William.
People think that their rules apply to everybody. It don't, bro. Right? What do
Right.
they tell you? What do they tell you in prison? Right? Like supposedly, I've
Mikey.
heard content creators say, "Oh, we don't do one-on-ones." Why? Because of course, black guy fights a white guy, or black guy fights a Mexican. Whether they're now, it's the whole unit, right? Goes up,
Yeah.
and people go to the fucking shoe, lockdown. No more fucking TV. No more whatever. So obviously, if it's gonna be a situation, it's going to be a big situation. Mikey thinks that people are going to catch fades. Hey, what's up? You talked about my mom. You called her a fat bitch. Nah, nigga. Hey, pull up. See what happens. Motherfuckers need to understand, bro. Like Savage
Flexing.
Studios. He was poking people like, oh, you ain't going to do shit. You ain't going to. Motherfucker pulled up and smoked his ass. But there's also the opposite of effect, right? You might pull up to somebody thinking, hey, we're going to run a fade. And dude sends you back in a body bag, bro. You don't understand, bro. There's different views as far as like, you know, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do it my way or your way. It ain't always gonna be your way, bro. No one's
Yeah,
gonna just run up and let you punch him in the
yeah,
face.
dude. I ain't.
Like,
That's
come on.
ridiculous. It's cell warrior stuff, bro. That's why I don't really do none of that. Like if I've ever seen any of that, it's a spoof. It's because dude. But what? So what are they doing at the airports, man?
Yeah.
With cartels bum rushing the airports or what?
Yeah, they blew up planes, bro. They're setting shit on fire, dude.
Yeah, no,
Cartels aren't,
that would never happen here in America, bro. Come on, dog. America
bro.
would have destroyed
Bro,
them
we
from
you
within.
would have thought January 6th would happen, attacking the
That's
Capitol, trying to
that's
kill senators
still
and fucking,
no, but
but it happened.
they showed remorse. They could
That's a
have
fucking that's a who showed remorse? The police, Capitol
to,
Police.
yeah, to a certain point, yeah.
They could have smoked people, but they didn't. They shot that one lady in the neck, but these people were animals, bro. You would have never thought in 100 years that you would see the Capitol being torn down and broken into like
What
it
up,
did. And
Memphis?
you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying, bro? When people are fed up, things change, bro. You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
Mob
Yeah, I don't. I
mentality
mean,
takes over.
those are one-offs. We're too well prepared. This ain't third world country. Like
Hey,
that's not happening here.
Carmelo,
Like,
Farmetto, look at bro. Farmetto's like, I'm too old to fade now, bro. You're getting popped or poked, and I'm
yeah,
keeping it real. Hey, we
yeah.
got the Second Amendment over here, bro. Chicago, we got concealed carry, bro. We got a FOID card.
Hey,
Motherfuckers carry it, bro. I'm
I
gonna
don't
just let you know
roll.
right now, bro. Don't
Yeah,
run up
I
on
don't.
me with some stupid shit, bro. You're gonna get poked. And I don't
I
mean with
do
a
not road
fucking
rage in
filero. I mean with a
Chicago.
motherfucking 9 millimeter.
They're strapped out here. I don't. I do not road rage
Nah, dog.
in
Hell no. You
Chicago,
can't road
bro.
rage out here, bro. Everybody carries in Chicago.
Everybody's strapped out
Suburbs,
here, bro.
everywhere, bro. I
Even
don't know about
it's
California.
surrounded by red states, so the laws are different when it comes to that. Now Chicago, you know, I see I don't Chicago a lot of violence. A lot of
Yeah,
violence.
bro. These motherfuckers think. See, Mikey comes from a world of weirdos. Hmm, Glitcha bro. He lives like he's in fucking American Me, bro, and he's stuck in the fucking 80s, bro.
Yeah.
He talks that old school man bullshit, bro. Get the fuck out of here, bro. That don't happen no more, dog.
Yeah.
Like Carmelo said, bro. Pull up, find out, bro. You're gonna go home in a body bag with some holes or some shit. Say
It's
that
like
stupid shit out here.
nobody's pulling up. That's just ridiculous on here,
I
dude.
know but he makes his contact based on that. Like I said, he got like 5 fucking fades to run over there in California, Washington, Oregon, wherever the fuck he's at, bro. He needs to
Look,
stop that stupid shit, bro.
in a subtle way, what High Power Fitness told him on one of his like response, you calling somebody out on the internet can be
It's
seen as a
snitching.
PC move. You know,
Yes, yes.
so
But you're also setting it up for a fucking self defense. Because I'm telling
yeah,
you, bro, you tell a motherfucker, I'm gonna come over there and I'm gonna get you. That could mean anything, bro. That could mean
bro,
whatever
it's
you
a
want it to mean. And when somebody blows your fucking dome off, now when they go to court, hey, here's the video. He said he was gonna touch me. You know what I'm saying?
that they are
Weird, bro. It's
stalking.
weirdo
You
shit,
know,
dude.
you know what? Uh Now, well, maybe, right? Because a few of them did YA type, maybe, but they're really hyper aggressive, bro. And so what they do is they withdraw and they say, well, they just form a narrative justifying their status. That's all. They just mask it, and they all do it differently. You know, like the movement. John never told. Gunner self-admitted. Renegade self-admitted. But you know, even when they're self-admitted, they still have the same mirage, bro, of like how they justify to them how prison status and all that doesn't mean anything, right? And so any flaw that they can find in it, they poke. Well, that's more renegade than the others, bro. But let me see. I think he's taking a shot. Chismosa too, just looking for anyone to look at him and go, damn, bro.
He needs
Oh,
attention
Chicano
like
too.
a
Yeah, yeah,
girl, bro.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But what else, bro? Did you even pick a video for
Yeah. Yeah, yeah,
yeah?
yeah.
Hold on. Where's that? I had this where is it, man? Damn. Thought I had it.
I'm just looking, bro. I know it's like beating a dead horse, right? Like obviously
Yeah.
it's like beating a dead. Look at bro. I'm gonna keep it honest, bro. I think
Where it is.
fucking she's muscle tube, whatever the fuck they're calling him, right? He he dropped out, right, in YA. I think he went to prison, of course. He did his
Oh, I
time, I
found it.
guess.
Yeah.
Now he did good
What up,
time, bad.
Tony?
I don't know what he did. But he likes to
Yeah.
throw that jacket. Remember a couple of weeks ago he was talking about me and you?
Yeah. Get the
Oh,
likes. Hit the
you know,
likes.
those chomos and Megan's Law. See how he talks stupid? He calls people chomos and Megan's Law because he uses those Trump narratives. And like I said, I'm only saying it because that's what I see. Like how when Trump picks on somebody, he calls them a name. Oh, libtards and whatever, fake news. He wants those words to stick in your mind so people think, damn, he's right. Yeah, they are chomos. They are Megan's Law and all that weird shit. You know what I'm saying? So he
Yeah.
don't get a respect from me no more with all that weird shit he says. But
Okay.
I'm just saying. Oh, he said, "What up, Bam? Chicago,
Yeah.
Chicago LARP gonna be burping and darting on the mic."
Damn, Mr. Wood. Well, I mean, look, we're gonna try something, right? And this is View Taxation Act on Gunners Collective. Excuse me, sir. GRC 178955. the Taxation Act. We're gonna try uh fact or fiction. This was actually your idea, bro.
Trigger
When
words, yeah, Farmetto.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's what Vampiro does, bro. That's how Vampiro pulls them all in, bro. Watch. Um, Let me see what up, anarchist. Charlie, too many people want to be public persona. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm not. See, that's why I don't do. I don't do none of that. I try to stick to my own little thing, and that's it. How angry is he really against the OG? It was words. What the fuck? Which OG?
He's
Missed
talking
that.
about fucking high power, bro.
Oh yeah, I know. Here goes my heater, guys.
Because
Here goes
remember,
my
high
bell.
power broke it down, right? He was like, "Oh, I got a hot wheeler," and it said
Oh
such and such is married to woo woo. He was basically, how you say it, he was paraphrasing what somebody had sent him, and then he's
right.
like, "Oh, I don't care how you weirdos get down or freaks or whatever the fuck." So in
Yeah,
his
yeah,
response video, that's what he said. But see, Mikey's stuck on all of that, bro. He's just stuck on that. Like he doesn't do anything else. He don't have nothing else to talk about, bro. Nobody believes his fucking. Oh, I ran into the youngsters and they told me they keep it 114%. And shut the fuck up. You ain't talking to no kids, bro. They don't know you. When you were in Salinas for your brother-in-law's birthday, you were wearing fucking Inspector Gadget glasses and trench coat in a hot ass fucking bar. Like you were hiding, bro. Like get the fuck out of here. He goes to Jamba Juice and goes home. He
yeah,
don't even live over there. Which who cares? I don't care if he lives in Salas or not. I could care less, bro. But he talks like he's there every day in his hood or some weird shit. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
All right. Well, I don't want to give Mikey too much time, man. It's
Yeah,
supposed-
yeah, yeah. I
It
was
is, and see, hold on, real quick. It is, bro. And here's the thing. Um, that's where my angle's gonna go. Like I think that's gonna be my angle.
what's
Cause
that?
with Fermento here, Exposed is the weirdest channel YouTube yada. Yes, it is. YouTube yada history. All the other JCats you can tell are playing the role, but Exposed to that's him. That's who he really is. Just a straight weirdo. Yeah, he's on some other shit, and whether they know it or not, that's the conundrum. Like I think some, and I think honestly, some would jump ship the moment he comes out and says, "Hey, by the way, yeah, I have mine's a mine. I'm a devil worshiper. So, hey, what's up?" I think some of them will jump, but I mean, right now it don't change nothing.
Hold on. Hey,
Isn't that
from
true?
Meadows, like, we don't have a Jamba Juice in South. I don't know. That's what he said he was going
Doing
to
his
every
thing
week.
though. Yeah, he's doing his thing. He's doing his thing. I'll give him that. Yeah, but it don't change the fact he's an SNY and he's a fucking devil worshiper, man.
Hey,
He's
I
a
checked
man
in earlier. No, last night. I'm sorry. Exposed to whatever. He was live, but I don't think Dubs and them were live. He was just on live, like just talking or whatever, whatever.
yeah,
And just yeah, it was just weird,
Hey, that's a
bro.
door.
Like nothing was going on. I don't know, bro. I can't. I don't know. I
Hey,
don't know how
dude.
I fell into that.
Honestly, Tony. Yeah, yeah. No, he's not. I don't know, dude. Like I said, and I think I look. I don't want to too much harp on that. I think them dudes are hell bent on exposing, at least finding out why he got removed or whatever the case may be. But all right, man, you want to try this out?
Yeah, 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 yeah. Hold on, wait. Let me catch him by the comments real quick, bro. My bad. Dude could put a tree to sleep. uh, let me see. Always tripped on CEOs while Jimmy handlers. Oh, okay, I don't know who the fuck I from at all. Yeah, bro, it's fucking. I don't know. Yeah, like I said, as far as the comments go, right? Like fucking, like Tony Espinoza. Shout out to you. He's like Mikey isn't a factor, never was. All he does is try to stay relevant. Yeah, bro. I mean, he's a man with many faces, right? Like, oh, remember when I first got on, he was a DJ. That don't happen no more. He don't DJ because he's garbage. Um, and yeah, bro, he lost his job selling fucking condos or garbage cans or whatever the fuck he was doing. And now
Yeah,
he's just trying to be a gangster, bro, working out in his backyard, doing 3 push-ups and 3 pull-ups and just talking shit, wearing masks. Yeah, bro. Fuck it.
yeah. Apparently, well, that's what I said, Favero. Look, I've have a few videos where I play music. It's just how you use it, bro. There's one video where I had to share revenue on a live. I think that's when I played Game of Thrones music. And then the other video where I played a little bit of music where they came out with the wheel about Renegade, that's monetized. And I played music. I just stop it, talk, stop it, talk. Um, so whatever that is over there, yeah, I don't know. And they all jumped on the bandwagon. It's funny how they heard. So others will use exposed to against 50 cents. I'll use all of them against each other. They got that little narrative against each other as far as the
Yeah.
snitching and shit,
Hold on.
bro. I mean, yeah, I know Gunner could have just made a burner and done his thing, and who would ever know, right? But as a Y2 could just simply show the receipt, right? But but I don't give a fuck. That's all now. What up, homie?
What up, Frontline Hog?
I'm just trolling them both. But I am working on some shit with well, even like the video I did today, bro. As a content creator, man, there's some videos that honestly, I don't do it for views or money. Whatever I get, I get. Like I said, I'm monetized. Everything goes for the kitty. So,
Hey, question on that,
um,
right? I got a
and I
question.
did. What's up?
I got a question, and I want the chat to kind of like chime in too, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah, hit
like
them up. Yeah.
okay, so like what you just said, right? Like content creator, how broad do you think that is as far as like everyday type shit? You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, bro. Like I don't know.
Um,
Like, are we YouTubers? What are like? I don't
I,
understand.
I I don't know. You know what, dude? I'm just because no matter what, you saw how we can't steer away from drama, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah,
it's inevitable. I just kind of accept it, and so I find a pocket, my own pocket within this genre that has already been here for a few years. This is
yeah,
why I get a little weird and I get funny. And I said, "Hey, man, I'm trying to entertain." I said that way back when I
yeah.
started to do troll the PCs with the
I'm an
PC, whatever
entertainer.
my thing.
That's what I'm gonna call myself. I don't want to be a content creator because see, to me, like I said, I know everybody got their own points of views and opinions, and like I'm not a YouTuber. YouTubers are those people that be online all day, putting out videos 10 times a day, and
What up,
that's
high
YouTube.
power?
And then
Yeah,
content. Oh, well, shout out High Power Fitness. You need to get Mikey on the program, bro, because them jowls, like you said and shit. Yeah, he's
yeah. Well, I'm just, I'm just doing content within the bubble that I am, and I
yeah,
think
yeah. I
I
agree.
found my niche, and I know it could get old and redundant and the same thing. That's why I try to spread out some videos, but I'm comfortable with knowing. And this is what Farmero asked me the other time about monetization. I'm to the point where I'm going to hit the threshold. I don't need 1,000 views, bro. I don't. Now, again, I've said it'll give me more money, of course, obviously, but I'm at that threshold, bro. So I can just do my bubble, do within my thing, and there's content or videos I'm going to do that aren't about the views,
Yeah. That no, the
right?
reason I was asking was exactly what Tony was saying, right? Like, oh boy, Paseta tube or whatever he's called him, fucking exposed tube. So like he's
Yeah,
not a content creator because obviously all he's doing is he's writing the back of somebody else. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
Mitchell Bird, yeah.
So
Yeah, that's why I try to switch it up. I mean, it's the same thing. I'm milking off them, but I'm just doing like
shout out
this.
Ren
This
B5.
was a good idea, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like the video I did today, poking fun at those two guys' obsession, just playing with it. You know what I mean? I got some work I got to do on on like Cali Legends and on Renegade about the Tagger thing. But like I'm not gonna I'm not gonna like I'm not trolling Cali Legend, not absolutely not. I basically agree with what he said, and then I'll explain the Renegade. So that gives me an idea for content. The Blue Devil, I'm gonna do a video on that. How he used experience not to go in on Cali Legends, which something I probably should have done or ignored or whatever. So I find ideas within the genre, bro. I just use this bubble, but and I stand on and I throw it in their face against standings because they, dude, like I said, I'm all the way in the Midwest, bro. Like it's been over for me for a long time. Um, and like I just do my thing, dude. The closest thing I have to being in California, and it's like-minded people as well. So, I mean, I'm just just have fun. But
Yeah.
look, yeah, man, my battery, fuck it. I didn't. Well, you want to kick it off or what?
Yeah, and you know what? We're probably gonna have to skim. It's only a 22-minute video. It's just like I said, bro. This is just some of the shit that I said was like a lot of his content back in the day was, "Yeah, I got jumped today. I almost died. They almost," you know what I'm saying? Like everything
Yeah.
is more of like just like it gets crazy. It gets out of pocket. And this is why I stopped fucking with him. I don't hate on Gunner and Dubs no more, bro. I don't care what they do. Like I said, dog, they make their money. Cool. I don't watch their fucking channels no more. I haven't watched their shit in 2-3 years. But to me, it's more of like this is reason why I backed away from this. I don't care about Gunner being a dropout or a fucking whatever the fuck the terms that people say. Like I said, that
Yeah.
wasn't the reason why. He was funny, always funny. Even in this video he's funny. It's just the fact that it got cringier and cringier. Like you can't remember everything that ever happened to you, so then you start making shit up, the details, the dates, the times, who was there, who wasn't there, you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
yeah, this is pretty much like we're calling it fact or fiction, you know what I'm saying? So
Okay. All
yeah,
right.
we'll just skim through the video. Like I said, he's got a bunch of them. So you know what I'm saying?
Okay. That's funny, man.
Shit.
I
Hold
think
on.
it is
Wait.
funny.
What did I say? Plague. What's he talking about? Hold on. Wait, my bad. Oh, Playgirl J. I was like, wait, who the fuck is that? All right, I get it now. Yeah, shout out to High Power Fitness and Smiley Hillside. Damn, Torta Pounder too.
Whatever. Yeah.
God, Tony. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. Oh, let me unmute him.
Keep your mouth shut, Sasuke, and open your ears because this story right here is about betrayal. It's about how your own homeboys will look you in the face. Meanwhile, they're plotting on you, and you know it. But Sasuke, you have to play a certain role.
Hey, he could at least line up that mustache, bro. I'm sorry, bro. My bad.
It seemed like at this time, man, I should have just bopped the individual, but I felt like playing this role along with it just to see how it was going to play out. And it got very, very close to my demise. So without further ado, man, I'm going to spit this story for you guys. It was a trip. The setup was real. And this story is about how I was set up by my own homeboys to be killed. But I was able to wiggle because of my homeboys. Trip out on this. So 06, I've told the story. I'm functioning within the regiment out there in Merced County. And we're really doing our thing. We're really doing our thing without too much being said and without going too deep into the intricacies of what we were doing out there. Let's just say feria was being made. We were
Look at this is my first problem. It's 2000. All right, so right now we're in 2026. Whatever he's saying could be it's 2023, bro. That's fucking 18 years. I don't know, whatever the math is, bro. No one's gonna go to jail. Oh, I sold some meth today, or I had a gun on me. Like, you're not gonna go to jail for shit that you said 15. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, bro. I mean, I don't know. I guess it's hard to believe a story when you can't say who was there, what. I know you're not gonna snitch, but come on, at least make up some fake names or something. I don't know. It just sounds funny.
doing our thing as we were supposed to do it. Okay, we were up to par in Merced County. That's a fact. That's actual and that's factual. The right hand, they were in the right positions. We're in the right place to make things happen. And everybody, every norteño out there on the guys was adhering to it. They were with the programa, right? Of course, there was a few degenerates that were out there running wild, a bunch of northern riders that weren't trying to take into what we had, the philosophies that.
Wasn't he a Northern Rider too?
Now, I'm gonna be honest. I don't really. Is that the other faction? That's not the traditional.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. That's like
Yeah. See, I don't.
like the 2-5ers or whatever they are.
Right. Yeah. Programa. Right. 650. Yeah. So okay, this is why I would kind of watch him back then. Right. This is going back when he lost one channel or whatever. Right. He had.
Yeah.
Okay. And I noticed how he would do his lingo. Like, okay, he's trying to incorporate a prison lingo with the time that we were in, which was what, 20, I don't know, 19, 20, 21, something like that, right? So he was clever in that way that he got an audience really, really early, and he was able to maneuver and tell these stories that probably half of it ain't true, probably half truths, you know what I mean? Or
Yeah.
from what he heard around, and that's how he formulated his little because what is it? So he's talking about they were slanging basically, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, hold on.
We had, and so we were trying to deal with these individuals swiftly. That's first and foremost.
It's scary.
So I've already talked about how one of the main adversaries out there, the main Valtos that was out there trying to turn people against us, was a Valto named Cisco from Merced, right? And I don't want to put too much shine on this Valto's name, but let's just say that he was a force to be reckoned with. He wasn't the type of individual that you just run up on and think you're going to slap right in the face. So I mean, you could try it, but you're going to catch a 40 cal to the chest. That was a fact. This guy was never unstrapped. This guy was always ready for whatever. He was ready for that action. Him being a Nuestra Raza individual at that time, prior to him falling off, he knew what was up. He knew how to engage. He knew guerra. He was down for the war. He was down for whatever. Okay. So after he paroled from Pelican Bay, he pulled a fucking couple shady moves, and he started to surround himself with a whole bunch of degenerates and a whole bunch of actives that weren't knowing better, or even if they were knowing better, they didn't care. They had some type of love, some type of loyalty to this individual. So anyways, we were on him. I know I was. I'm not going to speak for everyone else, but I was making it my target. I was making it my target. I was making it my motherfucking priority to hit this guy, or to at least get this guy, eradicate this guy from a planet Earth. The wind's blowing, right? This was my mission. And it wasn't a mission that I was told to do. It was something that I put on my plate, and I was trying to eat it up. It was like a good steak that you want to eat. You're always trying to get, but you can't find it. Yeah, couldn't find them, but I was on them. So it goes down in a bar. I actually catch him slipping in this bar, and this is the catalyst of what leads to all kinds of different things that took place in the city of Merced, and almost took place to my own demise. I did what I was supposed to do as a functioning norteño, an end soul. I see this vato, I identify him, I run up on him.
Wait. Hold on. If it was a Northern Rider, which is an opposite faction, how is he functioning as a righteous person from up north? Right? Am I correct?
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of like.
So right there, number one. I mean, if I don't know, chat. If I'm to understand the Northern Riders, that's like the separate faction.
Yeah, that's like that's all the dropouts or something, right? That make their own game.
So he's talking about I shouldn't be functioning as well, you shouldn't be fucking with them anyway then.
I want to hear that again. Let me see.
Yeah.
All kinds of different things that took place in the city of Merced, and almost took place to my own demise. I did what I was supposed to do as a functioning norteño, an end soul. I see this vato, I identify him, I run up on him, I handle my business, me and a couple other homeboys, or one other homeboy, the other one fucking, he was a wango at the door, right, scared, and he felt the DP for that. But anyway, so me and the homeboy, we handle our business.
Wait, what happened?
I got it. No. Okay. I mean, he's a level anyway, but all right, he answered it. Okay. So he moved on the levels. But what he's saying.
Basically. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. He handled business, whatever that means. I don't. Well, I mean, because look, dude, it's like that's like serious shit right here. I'll use his lingo. It's like serio pedo. So I would think you'd take that to the wall. Not, I mean, if that's what you're doing out there,
right? Of course, we go on the run, and I've told that story, but let me get a little bit into it. So, boom, business is handled. People are going back and forth after this incident. It's a big thing in Merced. Shots are being fired. To what degree of shots that are being fired, I can't call it like an alcoholic, and I can't speak on here. Let's just say there was a lot of back and forth going on within the city of Merced. Who was involved? Again, I can't tell you.
What kind of story is this, bro?
It could be a lot of word salad, or it could be what he's heard, or exaggerated stories, or just a straight facade. But this is how long ago?
He said somewhere around 2006, bro.
And what year is he doing this video?
This video is maybe 3 years old.
Oh yeah, bro. That was fertile ground, bro. That's when they could all do this. This is, I've heard this, and the first time I heard it was, again, I mean, my bad to Fundamental, if he's still here. John Diesel said all these dudes got a head start, and it's true. Yeah. So again, you remember that time, and they were all no good. So their stories, bro, can be exaggerated, but this guy, Mr. Gunner's Collective, found a way to be theatrical, and it's worked for him. Now, yes, we know he's a level, he's all that, okay, but he still built the channel to a certain point, bro, and still has that momentum. Yeah. So you could do that if you're not. See, look, okay, I could tell stories of me being active from 2000, really a parole 2000. It took me a bit, 2001 to 2005, but that's dry snitching. So I really can't, so like there's like hardly any stories to tell, but prison experience, a bunch of shit, right? Again, it's why, view taxation act, man. They're gonna walk any mainline in prison. I think he did for a little bit, bro. But I guess there's paperwork out there. He paroled from an SNY Jamestown, I think it was. What up, Googleplex? Yeah, he didn't want to take his put off, bro. He didn't want to get his put off. Yeah, man, Shady, get out of here, bro. Just go over there, dude. Like, I don't know why you come around, bro. I
Who's
tell you
that?
to
Who's that?
unsubscribe. I tell you to, I'm not gonna get hostile with you, dude. But I tell you to unsubscribe, bro. Like, I don't even want you guys over here, dude. And yeah, I'm gatekeeping. Okay, maybe not gatekeeping, but a little fence, a little gate.
Who's that?
I don't,
Shades of Clarity?
yeah, he's like part of the hive.
He's like who?
He's part of the hive, bro. The
Oh, okay.
SNY nest and shit. Yeah, you got to be here. See, William, I got to be able to handle criticism because I know that they resort into that. Okay, that's why a lot of shit don't phase me. It's like earlier, like, and no disrespect, and I'm not going to just disrespect Lady Shark. Lady Shark, do 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 do. Lady Shark, do 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 do. Lady Shark. She came by one of my videos saying, and like, she wasn't hostile, and I wasn't hostile, but she threw in my face like, "Oh, you're, you know, piecing up in the Midwest." I'm like, see, those things don't bother me because, man, it feels good to live like the way I live. I have no baggage. I have nothing that I'm running from. I played out my little tag bang gang career, prison career. I got sober. I found a career, and me and my wife came out here, and now we have a family. That's a success story. Like a lot of people watching this pocket, there's a lot of success stories. I'm sure there's success stories in the hive. I'm sure there's success stories here. So that's
I'm
what I
speaking
mean.
on that
Like,
too with you, bro.
yeah, like these people are always gonna criticize, bro. But at the end of the day, like, none of that shit matters. Yeah, I got,
That's
bro.
why. Look at. Matter of fact, I'm glad. I'm glad you just said what you said. Right. Everything you just said is like, oh, you're PC'd in the man, bro. You moved out. You got a job. You got a family. You got a career. You got a
Yeah,
fucking a new life. Like you can't hate on that. Period. I don't care. See, this is what makes me mad. Right. You would think
myself.
like with Mikey, he got a house, family, job, real estate, living good. But then he goes on here and wants to gangbang and fucking talk about stupid shit and fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, why? Why?
Yeah,
Why are you going backwards, bro?
right.
You're a man of God and you're doing all this, but you don't talk like it, bro.
You got on
You don't talk like it. Now, away from him, my
You
point is
you
this,
you know
right?
that you know this. I'm sorry, bro. Let me know. You know about what about Garcia last night? He got on a clinic.
No, no,
Garcia.
Ryan Garcia beat that dude's ass.
Oh, the fights.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't do the fight. Man, I'm see. That's what I'm down to do, bro. It's like um other topics. Like we're going to. Well, I mean, this was a good idea. Well, I wanted to do this, but I would like to just like have those type of conversation. You know what I mean? Like I
Yeah.
want to fucking talk sports. I want to talk. I love to talk about movies and a bunch of shit, not just these lames. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Success stories, bro. But hopefully in time we'll get there. But
Yeah.
I moved to the South, studying righteous standing on multiple dispensaries and grow out. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. And it's like exactly, Farmero. And I know the rules up there are different. And I could tell you, bro. I could tell you about my cousins. I could tell you about the family of my homeboys. Everybody ages out, bro. Everybody.
Yep.
And that's one thing these lames do. Mainly renegade. Like he just does it to troll because that's what he does. Like we or gang members, can say, "Hey, man, it's time for me to live my life," because it happens every day. You know. So and yes, got the sniffles. Remember, I'm in Midwest with my heater. Oh, hold on. But if you want to play this video, bro, so we can.
Yeah. See, look at just real quick to try, to follow up with your situation.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
like with Gunner, right? Like as it pertains to these stories, he got away with a lot of these stories never being because he one thing he's gonna say in this video and many, many, many other videos is, oh, whoever was there can verify. Most of those motherfuckers are
yeah,
dead, homeless on drugs, or in jail, bro. You might have one person that might pop up and be like, oh, he's a liar. I was there. You know what I'm saying? Or they don't care, bro. So it's basically like somebody from Africa telling a story and from Uganda. How the fuck you gonna know what happened? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's
yeah,
no way to verify these stories, bro. So of course, he was
Yeah,
able
William.
to monetize and get, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
Shout out to
right.
him. He did it.
Yeah,
You
no,
know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah, definitely. And so was his counterpart Dubs. He was telling Pelican Bay
Exactly.
stories that were half SNY stories for a while. Renegade just said, "Fuck all that. I'm naming names, dry snitching, and Junior Badge Sheriff and everything."
Yeah, of course.
100, like, and so that the boxers and all those people, right? Paradigm Media and all that. Like, I never really watched those dudes.
I never
It-
watched his content either until
yeah,
right before his fight, and then after the fight, forget it.
yeah. I knew what they were doing because the way he came out and said what he was, I was like, ooh, they're not gonna like that up there, right? That's why a lot of times I never watched, man. It's just the truth. Plus comic books, dude. You guys know I'm a comic book guy. All right, man. Let's
But it was a lot cracking in 2006. Google it, right?
mm.
Over 400 to 500 shots being fired at some points at one time. So everybody was looking over their shoulders. The swivelization was real. The head swivelization was on point. In a menudo style, you needed to either do one or two things: either fucking stand your ground and handle your business, or bounce. Right?
Watch this. Watch
and we were standing our ground. But at the same time, everybody knew that it was getting hot on the calles, not because the potential disaster of getting hit with one of these bullets was coming, but because the placas were on our piece, right? They were on our headpiece quick. They were doing their proper investigations, and people were behind the scenes being CIs, telling, you about the right, every time they about the gunner gets out of prison, man.
Is he reading? Is he reading off something?
Is he what?
Is he reading a script?
I don't know, bro. It's hard to tell, dog. I think maybe, you know what I'm saying? He had a teleprompt. I don't know, bro. I can't really tell you, bro. Let me see. Only rat bastards.
Damn.
That's crazy, bro. How they survive out there, bro?
Man. No, sorry. You were gonna say something?
No, I was just reading off what Fimetto just put up.
Oh, okay.
A whole crew of rats and woo. It's like, but how the fuck do they survive that long out there, bro? Even now, you know?
Well, look, bro, if you're from a major city, okay, that's another thing. Half these people on the internet, dude. I mean, I generally think they, I mean, I guess they could be recognizable. I guess, I think honestly, none of these dudes have nothing to worry about, bro. I'm just keeping it a buck. Chances that they're going to get noticed, because you got to do the math, bro. How many subscribers does, let's just use fucking Peseta John?
Yeah.
Will he really be recognized out there in the wild? I don't know. Maybe,
Probably
maybe not.
And maybe
Renegade though, man, he's
Renegade,
done too much.
he got a stupid
Yeah,
face.
he's to the point where he's done a little bit too much. I don't think he can go back to the Santa Fe swap meet, bro. not now. You know what I mean? Not now. So, but all right, man. Want to play this crap?
Yeah.
What about
get rid of them, right? They were on.
Yeah.
And I knew this. This happened time and time again. It seemed like every time I touched down in the city of Merced, people were pointing their fingers my direction. They wanted me out the way because I was fucking with their money, and I was also fucking with, their safety. Bang, bang, I guess so, right? But as a functioning North Indian, man, we were just trying to fucking establish, set our foundation, and do what we does, without too much interference. But if there's interference from the opposition or the outside, we were going to nip that swiftly in the bud. So anyways, Trip, me and the homeboys decided for no other reason we're going to bounce out to Oxnard. And I've told that story. We're on the run, or I'm on the run with one other individual. And we don't even know it at this time. We're going to find out a couple of days later. We're on the front page of the newspaper. Watch, I was looking like this. The homeboy was looking like this. We were there, right?
Really?
So we go down there. Well, the whole time that I'm down there, I took a few homeboys with me. And one of the homeboys that this story is basically about, I can't speak his name because right now he's on the run for a first murder they're trying to get him on. And I'm not going to.
Yeah. Okay. Didn't this guy parole no good?
Mm-hmm.
Like, is it this story? What is this story before he paroled from that? What is it? SNY yard, Jamestown, whatever it was.
Yeah.
Closed? So how is that even? Let me ask that question again, because again, if he this is why it wouldn't make sense unless he's telling the story from before.
No, he was in jail. Okay, so the story he's telling is from 2006. I think he already did all his time at that point.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's contradiction. Yeah.
Because at the same time, I want to say fucking, Yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Like I said, that's the thing about these stories. You don't know what in the fuck they
Yeah,
sell
yeah,
so
yeah, yeah,
many.
yeah. It's kind of like when me and Campolero were going back and looking at Dove's old videos, bro, because you could catch a bunch of off timelines and shit like that, and what was obviously an SNY story. You know what I mean? Um,
Yeah.
yeah, but I don't. This guy here, I don't go back because I've always like even when I would watch him back then, I was like, wait a minute, dude, that don't. But all right, and now going back, I remember why. Like now knowing what I know, and now that I'm in this bubble, like fully immersed, now I could see why back then I kind of thought he was funny because now I could see as a young content creator with some experience, I could see how he's prolonging his video with all the words, all the lingo and crossing it.
Look at
Yeah,
the
yeah, no, go ahead, go
timeline.
ahead.
Look at the time. It's 22 minutes long. I told you, bro. You have to make a 20-minute video for it to
Yeah,
get any type of, you know what I'm saying?
right. See, so okay, that's okay. Let's touch on that real quick. That is true. When I've done those videos, now the views might not be big or so they'll be good, like a good one, an okay as far as views, right? Okay, but here's the thing. Thankfully, I have a core audience. This is what I was telling Farmero that when I do videos like this, it's the retention rate.
Mm-hmm.
So it's how long people are watching engage. It's really good in my analytics. It's really strong. Now I know people are probably speed watching, but they're still giving that much time. So I try to pick and choose what videos I go long because I don't want to bore people. You know what I mean? And since
Yeah.
I'm not coming up with fictitious stories, I don't have to try to
To make it
extend video.
real, you have
Right,
to add a lot of shit to it. So it kind of like, it
right.
sounds feasible at least. Because the story he's telling, honestly, I don't even remember if there's a point to it, bro. But even if there is, he just said that in 3 seconds. Hey, I'm in '06. I was with these guys. We pulled up. These motherfuckers pulled out bangers. We dipped
Yeah,
out. We got away. Like he could have literally.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Prison lingo, like what it's like a because when I first saw, I was like, wait a minute, Norteños don't talk like this, fool. But I knew of
Hey,
the
speaking
Norteños in
on
the
that,
Central Valley were different. What?
speaking on that, Mikey talks like a sureño, right?
No, no.
From the movies, all of the movies I've seen. I mean, obviously,
Oh, whoa.
he
Yeah,
talks the movie talk, like the cholos and shit from fucking Blood and Blood Out, and you know what I'm saying.
yeah, I
He
get.
wants to
Yeah,
be
okay, okay. It's
Crucito. He wants to be
stereotypical.
Crucito so bad, bro.
Yeah, it's stereotypical. But again, I'm not from up north, but I learned that in prison that Central Valley, like Tulare, all that area, Salinas, they have a lot of history, and they are more to their people than versus further up north, right? So the lingo is different. Just like in LA, the lingo is different from where I grew up than East LA, et cetera, right? So that's another thing. That's how he prolongs it by saying mixing all that lingo. So, but all
Shit.
right,
Wait, what the fuck did Cali Resurrection go back, bro? What did he just post? Go up.
kissing,
He
he kissing
kisses.
wrestling action figures.
What
I
the
don't get it.
fuck? I don't know. I don't know either, but it just sounds funny, bro. It just sounds funny.
Yeah,
Oh shit! All right, hold on. Let's go back.
Existence like that, I'm not going to put him out there. But let's just say that me and this individual
true.
always were close, yet distant.
You see, this is the stupid shit that gets me mad. So basically, he's saying that back then he was with this individual, but now this dude's on a murder kit. He's on the run for a murder. So that basically makes people think like, damn, he's with hitters. He's with, you know what I'm saying? But
Well,
you can't say the name. You can't, I
because
don't
no,
know.
it's dry snitching
I don't know. I get that part, bro. I get it.
or
But what I'm
snitching.
saying is,
Yeah.
if you do it enough, bro, why bring up? I don't know, bro. I
Well,
can't.
okay, that's a good point. So this is a video right now where it's basically you're insinuating to know of that crime. That alone, right there, you're out of bounds.
Yes.
See where the stories are lame. I could
Yes.
never say. I could never. I would never do that. I would never even imply that I was even part of a crime. Now I told the story about when I got shot because I did,
Yeah.
right? I did, and it was 30 fucking years ago, and there is nothing, no repercussions from that ever, right? But
Yeah.
that's about all I can tell. My experience when I Took two actually. I
Yeah,
count three
I'm
because it
pretty
was
sure
like
you know who
I
popped you,
got
right?
scanned on the third. Okay, so whatever. Still, it still skipped me, so that's three. Right, but that's it. Again, it's just basic math. We all know this. They found a way to get in, grow their channel, and it's really
Pay attention to this part.
yeah,
Listen to what he says, and then I'm gonna pause it as soon as he says it. Watch.
yeah.
Homeboys with me. And one of the homeboys that this story is basically about, I can't speak his name because right now he's on the run for a first degree murder. They're trying to get him on. And I'm not going to fucking speak his name into existence like that. I'm not going to put him out there.
Hold on.
But let's just say that me and this individual always were close, yet distant. Have you ever had one of those homeboys, man, where you guys fuck with each other daily, but you could tell there's some type of animosity there, some type of envy, some type of hate on?
No. I get it. You fuck with people. So that part of we were close, but we were distant. How the fuck does that work, bro? That doesn't make any sense.
You wouldn't trust each other.
Exactly. Like look at. I'm gonna say this, bro. Right? Like I'm just trying to. I'm not gonna say same shit. Like I could say his name. I don't give a fuck. He's a nobody, anyways. But now what I'm saying is, so like I had a friend right back in the day that we kicked it hard every day. We was out doing our shit every day on the street, whatever. And then after a while, like. You fall off. You know what I'm saying? Like you stop fucking with each other, and then eventually you move apart. And even though you're in the same neighborhood or same whatever, you still don't hang out like the way you used to. Not because of animosity. He's trying to make it the opposite. We were best friends or we were tight, but we had animosity to each other. Nah, bro,
Well,
you catch that shit.
What up, Barn Dog? He's trying to give credence to the story. He's just trying to make it believable.
Yeah,
He's
that's what
trying
I'm
to set
saying.
it up, huh?
That's what I'm saying. Logical fallacies. That's what that dude just said, El Gato.
Right. Yeah. He's trying to.
Shut up,
He's
Barn Dog.
okay. So it's like there's like three arcs in a story: a first
Yes.
arc, middle arc,
Yes.
ending arc. Right now, I guess this will be the middle arc, so where he's gonna tell the story.
middle,
How
yeah.
he wiggled away. He didn't get caught up. Blah 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 blah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
His part, not necessarily on my part. Well, let me tell you something. See, my little brother had got incarcerated several years before that in the year 2001, and he was active in functions, right? And he was doing this thing in the county jail. Of course, being from Modesto and not being from Merced, it's not like that in the Merced County Jail. In the Merced County Jail, a lot of favoritism, a lot of homeboy individualism is played. If you're from my hood, if you're from Dead End, first and foremost, man, you're going to get that love. If you're from the boys, Ghetto Boys, M Street, Levas, all these little towns in the surrounding Merced County area, you're going to get more love than others. If you're from Planet, so I don't know what to tell you, right? At least I love everyone else. I don't know. But this is just how it's always been in Merced County. There's a lot of homeboy favoritism that gets played. And my hood being the deepest, the dominant, we're always going to show each other love. We're homeboys. But my brother being from Modesto was a sore thumb. He was in the county jail kicking back. And of course, if he didn't utilize my name as being from Dead End, he probably would have had it bad. You never know, man.
Oh, stop it.
People I know, I was one of the same individuals.
Yeah, how's that possible with
from the county? I mean,
knowing what we know now, like there's no way that ever fucking
They probably would have slapped him like, "Who? That's your brother?" Slap.
right. You can't do that because you paroled no bueno. I guess this is before he got exposed. Does anybody know?
I would think so.
Yeah.
But I mean, his hood would know, right? Wouldn't his hood know that if he was a dropout?
Well, he's not a dropout, bro. He's just no good.
What's the difference?
A dropout is used for people that were really a part of something, if that even exists. So no, he's not that. He's just no good, bro. That's it. Like in his prison to his gang, well, his prison career is no good. I ain't gonna speak upon how his homeboys, his gang or whatever, but his prison career, he's no way.
So in a prison aspect, he's no good, but from his neighborhood, he could still be from his neighborhood.
I don't know their politics, bro. I don't know.
Okay.
I can't even answer that.
Yeah, see,
I know if you're a southerner, it follows you, especially if you're from an older neighborhood. 100% it follows you.
Yeah.
I can't speak for them up north, respectfully. I don't know.
Yeah. All right, let's see.
You got the love, you got the embracement, the canalismo, but at the same time, keep your distance. Keep your distance, right? And that's just the way it worked out. By my brother being there for so long and finding this big case, he ended up becoming the llavero and getting the keys to this block.
Correct.
Which was a very notoriously and well-known block, 3 block at the time. And it was an active norteño block. And one of the homeboy that would wiggle out with me all the time, man, he was in and out of jail, in and out of prison. So he happens to come to this block while my brother, has the keys. And my brother was a very dangerous individual at this time. I'm not going to speak on him too much because he's got parole coming, but I'm going to say that at this time, there was more removals and more pegadas happening in the Merced County Jail than ever. That's a fact. Stamp it and reverse it. Let me flip it. Okay, shit was happening.
That's seconds right there. See? That's game. See what I'm saying? That's how this dude managed to figure out the formula right there. That little flip it and reverse it, his little lingo. Okay, that bought him 30, I don't know, 5 seconds. He probably does that how many times a video, which adds up to minutes. And he's telling a bunch of mentiras. Like what is it? Fernando. See, damn. I almost had a bar. Yeah. This is all rubbish.
2000s, 2002, 02, 03, 04. Shit was cracking. And, of course, like fingers get pointed at me. They were getting pointed at my brother. It seemed like his psychotic ass mind was a thing making this whole movement turn, but it wasn't nothing like that, man. It was just the homeboys were getting down. There were some real righteous motherfuckers in there. Handling business. A lot of basura would come. A lot of trash had to get thrown on Wednesdays. Facts. So this vato took a dislike to my brother for one reason or another. I don't know. I can't tell you why they didn't like each other. But I could tell you that it was more one-sided. He, I think, was envious of my brother. Him being from my hood, from my water dead end, he felt like he should be in that position. Of course, my brother was in that position just based on time, seniority, and being about that business. And whatever the case may be, it was a standoff in the OK Corral. The homeboy gets out. He lets me know, yeah, your brother was high power. He was doing this. He was doing that. And I let him know, hey, that's him. He's his own man. So I raised him well, right? The lace-up was real.
Oh, my God.
So I had a little bit of a chip on his shoulder when it concerned my brother or some type of animosity. He was hating or something bad happened. I don't know, man. Maybe my brother slapped him up one time. Irregardless of that fact, man, he didn't like him. Or regardless, not irregardless, that's not a word. Regardless of the fact. But he didn't like my brother. But he still was my homeboy from my volume and a very dangerous individual at that. The homeboy wasn't the type of cat that you just run up on. He was strapped up. He was ready for whatever, as you can see by him being on the run right now for a murder. He stayed in that fashion. The real ones, I kept real ones around me. I kept hitters around me. I kept people around me that I know would go the extra mile if they needed to be got. That's it. Plain and simple. Hey, where you from, Holmes? Get in. What does that mean? That's what that means. That's it, right? Okay. I know what it means now, right? Vatos didn't want that pleito. They didn't want that problem, especially at that time, man. We were high-powered. I especially was high-powered. I was mixed up from the feet up to the motherfucking headpiece. Anyways, so now we're on the run. And, an incident had stemmed from this bar fight. Okay, let me backtrack a little bit. So when this bar fight happened, there were several individuals that were active that were in there. So after this bar fight went down, man, and I got off on old boy, and the melee happened, and people were running this way, people were running that way. It was a dangerous situation. Of course, that night, man, a lot of the canales from Salas, from Sanjo, and everybody, we all meet up at a safe house to discuss, no.
Stop.
I was waiting for that.
Stop it. Come on now, man. Safe House. You must have watched the Ryan Reynolds movie with Denzel, is it? This fool said me and you know who. He's out of bounds right there.
Damn, so half of California was at your fucking.
He's mentioning areas that have clout.
Of course.
This fucking guy. We don't. Yeah. That's.
Hey, I heard Mikey was there too.
Oh yeah, right.
He was taking pictures.
Yeah, nah, bro. That's a bunch of. Yeah, nah, dude. That right there, that's just done.
He was becoming a thorn in our side. He was becoming an obstacle. It was time for him to go. I'm not going to sit here and say,
hey, for real, the Mayans, exactly.
Say who made that call or who said what, but IRs were written. IRs are internal reports. Basically, they took one of the homeboys in one room, me in another room, and we wrote out all the information of who was there, what we seen, how it went down, to see if our stories matched up, to see if I made a hasty move and put the homeboy's safety in jeopardy. I could have been all bad. I could have got deemed if I put the safety of a good canal or a good homeboy in jeopardy. And I would have to ride with that and rock with that. I understand, safety is first and foremost when it comes to the casa. That was our household. That was our manpower. Those were our soldados. That was our regiment. I could not put my people in harm's way. Of course, man, it works out. Our stories match up, and there was a couple individuals that were there that should have showed up, meaning they should have parlayed, meaning they should have participated, but they decided that if for no other reason they weren't going to participate, they were going to play the dummy role and be like, I don't even know who that fool is. Yeah, right? What about kindergarten? Puto, you forget that? So anyways.
What?
As Planned Parenthood chair, Don
Hold up.
Glover made sure all
I got lost. Are they in prison or is this on the streets?
the program to receive
This is fucking what's that movie?
running for Congress to stop
Ocean's
Donald
11
Trump's
and shit.
attack
Like,
on our community.
Yeah, I'm lost, bro.
Hey, it's Adam.
God,
with
hold on.
I'm lost, dog.
No.
I don't know what. I don't know.
Skip this. Yeah, I'm confused, bro. So
Yeah,
they
yeah,
had a
yeah.
bar fight, and they had to go to the safe house, and so this bar fight happened.
Oh, okay. I get it now. So they didn't go to the safe house. Okay.
No. There was a bar fight, and then after the bar fight, they had to go to the safe house, which included members from Sanjo and Salas and all these other. So you're in Merced, and these big fucking city fucking command, whatever they are, I don't know what the fuck they are, but these bigger guys were with you, and you had to go to the safe house to get your story straight. And the other guys that didn't show up that were at the bar fight, now we're about to see what happened. So this is, I guess, what he's saying.
Down in the city of Merced, shit goes down, and let's just say someone came up very short, very, very short, that was there that night.
See?
Now, why he came up short, I'm not going to sit here and tell you it was because he didn't participate in the crime that I fucking was in. Let's just say he was in the immediate area, and it was a coincidence that he came up short, okay? And it was a big case in the city of Merced, he was found out in Atwater, cut up, shot, killed, murdered. And of course, they caught this familia that supposedly had did it, a couple brothers and their mother, and they all got incarcerated, and they were fighting this big case. Now, my name kept coming up in this case, and that's a fact. I'm sitting here, and I'm going to tell you. So this guy had nothing to do with the shit, but my name kept coming up, and everyone kept pointing the direction, of course, again, the fingers at the gun, right back to me, saying that this this movida that I pulled in this bar, this removal or this get down was actually the catalyst for this other crime happening. Now I can't call it like an alcoholic. What I can say, man, is keep my name out the fucking mouth, right? I didn't want nothing to do with that. So I decided that for no other reason I should evade that because that had nothing to do with me. But it was looking that way, and I was scared. I was scared I was going to go to prison for life, especially when I hadn't done nothing. At least let me make my move, then I'll go for life in that fashion. But it was
the light buddy, man.
Me and the homeboys, me and the
snitchy
people were on the run, and of course we take this one individual with us, okay? Who was the hater homeboy? I call him the hater homeboy because he hated my brother, kind of hated on me, but I had nothing but love for him, and to this day I still got love for you, boy. If you ever watch this, you know who you are, right? There was a movie that was supposed to be pulled twice. So this homeboy, I guess, was going behind my back and getting at the homies, saying that every time that I got out of prison, every time that I was just doing way too much. I was putting the homeboys in danger. I wasn't thinking about the barrio. I was only thinking about the norte, this and that, and the organization and the regiment. And I was putting that before, the hood. Now, let me tell you something.
Let me ask you a question. For the people in the chat, whoever wants to answer this, right? What he just said was that his people from his neighborhood, right, whatever they are, dead end or whatever, from Merced, that this person is going to them telling them that Gunner is putting the bigger picture, right? The Norte and whatever else, the regiment and all. I'm like I said, these are his words. I'm just repeating. He said that he's putting them before his neighborhood. So to the people in the chat and Bam, I'm gonna ask you, like I said, you don't have to answer. What's bigger in the world when you live that life? What's bigger, your neighborhood or the bigger picture? Like, what's bigger?
I think you got to be in that world I guess if you're on hypotheticals, you'd have to be in that bigger world.
Yeah, we're talking hypothetical.
Yeah, you'd have to be in that bigger world.
What he's saying.
Right, you'd have to be in that bigger world, bro. And this guy was never in that. So that shit don't even apply. That's like me talking about some bigger picture when there isn't a bigger picture.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's off the side. So uses all that. We know what he's doing with this shit, right?
Yeah, I get it. I'm just saying.
But if you're not in that world, bro, it don't even apply to you.
Okay.
Yeah, if you're inside, yeah.
So he's implying that when he was out of jail and he was back in Merced, that his homeboys, meaning his gang from the local town, are mad at him at this point. I'm just breaking down his story, that they're going to get mad at him at this point because he's putting them in danger, but for the good of the bigger organization, right? Is that what he's saying?
Right.
In some form or fashion?
Yes.
Okay.
It's
All right,
it's hard to keep up because like it's already
Yeah,
a few
it's
minutes ago,
confusing. Yes.
bunch of bullshit. Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Here's some news flash. It comes before the hood. But see, vatos that are from the neighborhood, they're
See?
in the barrio, they're not thinking like that. They're thinking the hood first and foremost. I know exactly what you're thinking because I got a lot of pride and I got a lot of love for the barrio. But at the same time, man, when you're part of an organization, you're part of something that's bigger than yourself. That's first on the fucking agenda, period. The norte comes first before anything, before any barrio, before any hood, before any fucking vatos old lady, before that fucking piruja on the corner looking like Arby's. Period. That's the way I was laced up. That's the way it's supposed to be. But he wasn't getting it. So he was backdooring me. He was going behind, my back, talking to the homeboys. And he actually told the homeboys, I'm going to hit this fool. So he was going to take it upon himself to kill me. That's a fact. I would find this out later. And I felt it. I felt the hair. You ever feel the hairs on the back of your neck stand up? So while we were in Oxnard, little did he know that I felt this coming. I seen this coming from 10 miles away. So I just gave out thumbs up hard on my awareness. So I felt like I was going to.
See, that's my next question. He's implying that he was part of a bigger thing. So why would you be able to smoke him over that? Wouldn't you be protected in the sense?
I think, first of all, the whole story is full of shit. I think what he's implying, I don't know northern politics, but I think over there, hypothetically, there might be a cause that's bigger than all that. So if that's true, then that's how he's using that for this video. Right? Because he's saying that, I'm doing something for a bigger cause.
Yeah.
So it's bigger than my gang. And my fellow gang members don't understand that. That's
you
how
believe that? You think they're that fucking, you know what I'm saying?
Well, it's all fake. You know what I mean? To me, it's all fake, bro. So it's just it's kind of a made up story. It might have some truth to it from maybe he's heard some things or he just concocted in his head.
But I'm saying, do you think he's saying all this because he knows at this point in time he's no good? So he's trying to make up a reason to put it. Well, I was good until they said I was no good because I was trying to do this for the bigger picture, for the cause. So they shit on me and they try to kill me. Obviously, he's going to turn a bad into a good. So that's what I'm getting from this.
Yeah. I mean, it's all boo-boo. You tell me if it's dangerous. This fool.
Is it dangerous? I don't know. Is Merced?
I don't know, bro. I don't know. So he was.
So we had two guys there the whole time. We're playing the role, the hugs, the handshakes. You know what I mean? But meanwhile, in the meantime, in between time, we were both trying to separate each other from the fucking group so we could smack each other. I was going to take them out, so I was going to hit him one time for mine. I'm just being honest, man.
Hold on. See, this answers the question right there, bro. Chicago Dub. The question you just asked is this pretty much answers it.
Okay.
There's no way that any of this is real because he could not tell this story.
I get that. That's my point. It's like
yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, like I don't know, bro. Like I don't know. To me, I don't know, bro. I have a different idea of.
Well, let's talk about it, bro. We can kill that. You want to?
Hold on, I just want to see how he almost dies. Hold on.
Oh, he almost dies? Oh,
well, that's the point. He's trying to say that he almost got smoked in this story.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They never materialized, and you don't know who. Right? But I was thinking, man, I got to protect myself, self-preservation before this guy gets me. I just felt it coming. And I guess later on he would tell people, man, this was the same thing he was trying to get me to, away from the group so he could smack me. Of course, it never materialized. He ended up going his way with the homeboys. I ended up going my way with another homeboy. We went to Juarez, Mexico. That's when we went on the run and all that shit happened. Now, you got to understand, I was still highly active. I was still a functioning MC within the regiment. So I go back to Merced.
Okay.
When I go back to Merced, I go right back in the body. I'm kicking it with the homeboys. I know the clock is ticking. My time is coming. I'm going to be incarcerated for this fucking fight that I got off on this bar on this cat. He done told on me and everything. Oh, yes. For his primo out there that tried to tap in the other day, why are you speaking on my primo? I got some paperwork, right? He told on your boy. I'm talking about the NF wants me killed, right? Yes, indeed. He walked right in there, McNamara Park, South Precinct, and told on your boy. I got the discovery. Don't fuck with me. Anyways, trip. You know what I mean? Bang, bang. Mango style.
Why are you not getting
powerful
actions?
This is money.
That's his
Yeah, this
Tourette
shit is
syndrome.
long.
Yeah.
I ended up going back to kick it with the homeboys. And this is where it gets real tricky. They call this one tricky dance moves, right? It gets real little brisk on this shit. And this is how. We're all kicking back. And there's another water on the other side of town called Lockport Locals. Now, I ain't going to say no names. I'm just going to say that water's name. And we never fucked with them back in the days. Of course, after the fucking El Norte law was passed, after everybody was told, man, there will be no more red on red, the GUN album came out and all that, we kind of set our differences to the side. But there was always an underlying animosity between the two barrios, Dead End and La Pro. Them being the two biggest barrios, but at the same time, not really fucking with each other. You know, we had a lot of animosity because our hyenas would go fuck with them and their hyenas would come fuck with us. Oh, yes, they fucked with us, right? And that's just the way it went. So there was always that underlying hate.
Yeah,
But,
Tony.
you know, we were supposed to get along. Anyways, and I pushed that north above all else. So I get a call from someone that tells me there's an individual that's a well-known individual from that hood wanted to get at me. Now, this is about the time, man, that old boy that didn't participate in the reindeer games the smackalization had already happened. He was gone. There was an investigation going on. They had arrested these two brothers and his mother. So everybody, he was a well-known guy. So everyone in Merced had a lot of relationships with this guy. They knew him. You know, he was well-known. So it was a shock to a lot of people. So anyways, I'm being called over to this house to get at homeboy because all of a sudden fucking he needs to talk to me about something. We've never talked before in our lives. We've talked in our life, but I mean, not about some real shit. So, of course.
Yeah, hit the like button, man. Hit the like button. 53. I only got like 25 likes. Hit the like button.
Little did I know the setup was going to be real. Okay, and I got saved by this guy. I'm only here because of my fucking awareness.
Here we go.
So anyways, we get to this pad. I remember getting to this pad and this vato opens the door. And it's on the other side of town. When he opens the door, I have a 38 in my pocket. I'm already prepared, man. What the fuck is going on here? So I said, where is my antennas at if I wasn't, right? They're right there. I'm aware. So I have my little 38 in my hand in my hoodie, and I'm kind of looking. It's dark in this house. And there's a couple homeboys sitting there, and they're cleaning off cuetes. One of the homeboys I recognize real good. He's the homeboy, but I'm there. And they just the way that they're looking at me, all eyes are shifty. People are quiet. He's like, oh, what's up, bro? I got to get at you. All right, fam. So I sit down in this recliner with my back against the wall, close to the front door. My other homeboy that went with me, he's looking sketchy as fuck. I'm like, damn, I done did it. Now, this is the scariest part of the whole situation. So I was no, I didn't say I was scary. You know what I mean? I empathize though. But this was the scariest part of the whole situation. They had a tarp laid out in the living room. Right?
Oh, this is
it. This is it.
Oh,
I didn't even notice. I did not notice. This is the one. Holy, I never got this part.
They tried the Joe Pesci gutters collector.
Yeah, we're gonna make
lie detector detected. Yeah. That is
fiction.
A lie.
Yeah, this is fiction. A tarp. You walked into a room with a tarp on the floor.
They tried to Joe Pesci.
5 guys cleaning off guns, and then you sit down in a recliner.
Yeah,
man, I wouldn't even walk in that fucking door. We're gonna have a shootout.
That's right, Tony. Dude, yeah, hit the like button, man. Come on, this is funny, guys. Hit the like.
Hey, don't forget about me. Fucking shit. Follow me, guys. God damn it.
Oh yeah. Chicago Dub too, man.
Shit. This is the tarp story. All right, let's go. Hold on.
Bro, he's like, oh, we're gonna paint. We're painting tomorrow in the morning. It was like a Friday, Saturday. We were gonna paint. Okay, yeah, they were gonna paint my fucking noodles all over that wall. That's who was gonna get painted. I felt it. I knew it was coming, and it was a fact. Later on, I found out for it to be a fact.
Crazy.
So the vaulter's like, hey, what happened to the homeboy, bro? I heard this, I heard that. So we go back and forth. It gets a little heated. He's feeling cheated. He played me soft. We had a meeting. How many shit was supposed to be squashed? E40 shit. But anyways, so he has to take it the way he has to take it. You got to understand that this time I was within the regiment. I was actually the big homeboy there. I'm the one that had status.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Stop it, bro.
Wait, you got the status, but they called you to a crib and they're waiting for you.
So the only thing where I got lost in the sauce is okay. One way he can get away with this if he's saying at this time he's in the sauce, which, if memory serves me correct, like I my bad. You know, as far as trolling these guys, I pay more attention to like Dubs, Renegade, and now the Hive, right? SNY 2. So I don't really know how, if he's saying this is when he was with the sauce, he can get away with it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't hear the time because whenever he paroled, we obviously know he paroled from a shitty yard.
Well, this is after he paroled, so this was.
So then this is all that alone tells you it's a lie. Yeah, regiment. And see, those were probably words that they used up there, maybe,
Because
bro.
he claims, okay, hold on. Let's just break it down for the people that don't know.
Yeah,
I think you and him are the same age, for one. Okay.
I'm
So
49.
okay, so I think he's the
61,
same
man. Hit
age.
the like button. Hit the like button. Stop being
He's
stingy.
the same age. Mind you, I'm gonna be 46 next month. So
Okay.
his stories, right? He always claims he went to YA when he was like 12 for this murder, which we're gonna do another fucking we're gonna go from 57 to bro, I've had 1,000.
Yeah.
Tony, I've had over 1,000 for a year now, bro.
Yeah. Tortuga, you're right. That is that is Lethal Weapon. That is Lethal Weapon too. Diplomatic Community.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
when they
yeah.
got the money, right? When they
Yeah,
got the
yeah,
money in the
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
All right, and all right. So look at mind you, he claims that he went to that in 92 or some shit. He claims he went to YA, which at that time he would be like 14, right? How old were you in 92?
90 shit, dude. I don't know.
15. You would
92,
have
I
been
was
like,
sent 92. I
I was
don't know, bro.
12.
I'm not good with math. So
In
then if I'm
92?
5, so I was 17.
In
13, 14, yeah,
92?
17. No, I couldn't have been.
No, you're
No,
2 years
bro.
older than me, bro. So
I'm not good
maybe.
at math.
All
Well, I'm
right.
5 years. If I'm the same, it don't matter, bro.
Okay.
It's fictitious anyway.
Well, my point is this. So in 92, he claims when this murder, well, we'll get to that video another day. But when this murder happens, he claims this was like 92 or something. So at this point, he was already like 14. I don't know, bro. See, this is the thing.
Oh,
'Cause
wait,
I've
wait,
heard.
wait, 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 wait. Okay. Yeah. Well, that's what I meant. Like 14, 15. Yeah, dude, that he would have. I mean, well, look. Okay. There's a lot of there's a lot of dudes already game banking at that age. Let's keep it a buck,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
So timeline wise, age wise, that's feasible, right?
Because he said he did natural life, which in YA, right? What is that? Juvenile life is what?
Yeah, I guess you get out when you're 25. There is that's one of the stories that's like only the only story I remember about this dude. Something about they
So wait,
I
at
think he got like
25, you're still in a youth authority prison?
I think, bro, I never did YA, but I think you can get life as a juvenile and you would parole when you're like 25. That's your date. You
Okay.
get out when you're 25. If I'm correct.
Okay.
I never did YA time.
Okay. Yeah, see, well, I don't know. See, so this story he claims is from 2006. Why it's important? Because in 2006, he would have been like 29, right? Let's just say 29, almost 30 by this point, right?
Hold on. You can, if you have the link, you can go back to the comment section on this live and paste the link there, bro. Yeah, John Diesel put him on blast. 92 LOL. I was 25.
Damn,
Yeah,
Tortoise.
damn.
That's
OG,
what's up.
yeah, Tortoise. Either way, it don't make sense, bro. The timeline's way off.
Yeah, that's what okay, no, but my point is his years in prison, right? Like you have to know, I don't know his exact timing. So I'm just going off of this. He claims that he got out. So then 06. So I don't know. So could this
like
be
how old he would be in 06?
Yeah, because that would make sense, right? In 06, he would be almost 30, 29.
Yeah,
30,
that's like around, yeah.
In 2006, I was 26. So if he's 3 years older than me, right, 3 to 4 years older than me, he would be either 29 or almost 30 at that time. But that's my point. So now, did he go to jail after this and get out in the late like 2000, like 11, 12, 13? I don't know, bro. Yeah, see,
Yeah, it
he
don't.
was 11 and went to YA for the Merc. So
look,
if
there's
he was 11, then that
yeah.
means that would have been like 1989 or some shit, bro.
Well, he said he was 11 when he went for the YA Merc. One video he was the guy, and the other he was there, and that's why. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Oh, that's the video. Okay, we'll probably play it next time, bro.
Yes, that's
Maybe
the one
we'll
I'm
do that
talking
one
about.
next time.
In that
Well,
video,
hold on. Oh man, I forgot because you are watching Fact or Fiction featuring Gunners Collective, with your host Chicago Dub and Good Standings Bams.
That's crazy, bro. It's so
Well, hey,
confusing.
we could. What time is it? Okay, we've been off.
Yeah,
We can kill it here, bro.
quick.
We got it. I mean, I could go like till 5:30 my
about
time.
the same time they're starting to look sketchy. I know.
Let's see what happens.
I know they're about
Yeah.
to. They're waiting for me to get up to go so they can hit me from behind. because of course they're not going to hit me from the front.
A regiment commander? They're gonna
It's all
hit you?
Smart, so I text one of my homeboys.
Hold on, bro. 06
Yeah.
texting?
Eve Online is a
Hold
Yeah,
on,
we got
bro.
it. We got the link, bro. Tony posted it.
And I was like,
Put it in the comment section too, though.
bro.
Let me see.
Hey, 2006, bro. I'm trying to remember, Doug. I know we had cell phones for sure, but now texting? I mean, yeah, there was texting. I'm not gonna say there wasn't, but not like now, bro. I don't know, Doug. I don't fucking remember. Let me see.
Damn, I can't see the comment section. But if you, after the video is over, put in the link in the comment section.
Okay.
Oh, go ahead, go
I see
play
a
it.
link. Tony put a link. All right, hold on.
Austin, I
Yeah.
don't give a fuck if you're eating fucking your old lady's fucking Arby right now. I don't care if you're fucking jacking. I don't care what you're doing at this point, Humps. I need you. Come get me. Now, this is one of my homeboys since I was 3 years old. He knows the tone of the tone of my text. You feel me? I was texting in all capitals. I was yelling, right? Hurry up. This Vato pulls up and there's banging at the door. Boom. But within 5 minutes, boom, 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 boom. And the dude's old lady comes to the door. Of course, she's wearing overalls too. She was ready probably to chop my ass up. Can't call it, right? She opens up the door all shocked. The homeboy comes with the little gauge piece talking about, where's my boy at, right? So I'm like, right? I jump up. I pull the 38 out and I'm stand back.
Yeah.
And I back up. Now, cool part is we tell the homeboy that's with me, that went with me from our audio, hey, you're going to come? He's like, nah, I'll catch up to you guys. Now, we don't pull guns already out on this individual. We already know what time it was. He stood there. Okay, he stood there. So I already knew what time it was as far as he was within this setup. And, of course, he was looking for an easy way out. He already wanted to get me, so why not get me with a whole bunch of individuals that didn't like me from back in the days anyways, because I was phoning their chicks. That's just
this fucking
I died about it. And anyways,
Oh shit! What do you think? What do you think?
Oh, no, it's all garbage.
I backed up. His homeboy came with a shotty and fucking saved the day. And come on, dude.
Yeah, it's all bullshit, bro.
This is like the Scarface chainsaw scene. Yeah, bro.
Yeah. Hey, man. It got him to like however many subscribers, and the other ones were
yeah. I mean, you can't
Yeah.
knock that, you know. But hey, I'm gonna give him one. Listen, bro, I'm gonna give him one fucking one credit, bro. I'm not gonna like.
Hold on. You see how single-handedly derailed APAL by telling him you're messed up for now, deciding to use his hard work and content to disclose these 25ers. Well, he was one himself, so I don't even know what that means. What up, government? I don't know what that means, Mr. Mike 619. I don't know what that means.
What does that say? I didn't say no. The green plastic setup. The girl. Yeah, bro. This is hard to. But this is for sure fucking fiction. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, what up, government? Hey, government. I think I may know what you were talking. Well, maybe not, but I did see a video from Renegade and from Cali Legends. I'm gonna do a video on that. They're talking about tag bangers. What up, homie? Yeah, when it finished it out, when it ended, it's only got a few seconds, right?
yeah, it's
Let's let them get the good stats.
Set up by my own neighborhood. Trip pop. The same individuals you kick it with every day, drink Feastal with, smoke yaks with. I never smoked yaks, but you know what I'm saying? Just fucking just ride or die for are gonna be the same individuals
the same people you smoke yaks with. I never smoked them. So then, what the fuck are you talking about?
Right.
Individuals that'll get you. And I say this to say, I say that to say this in real life. Everyone always thinks the opposition, the people from the other side are the ones plotting and planning and trying to get your motherfucking ass, but it's always within your circle. Stay conscious and aware of what's going on around you, because they almost got me that night. Me and the homeboys wiggled from there and something ensued. You know, oh yeah, there was some get backs. There definitely was some get backs for that action. But at the end of the day, it was what it was. Anyways, I hope that you move fast with a purpose.
All right.
Okay.
Hey, I'm gonna give it this, bro. I am gonna say this, bro. The part of where he was saying that he was, people didn't fuck with him because he was smacking some people. That is true though. I'll give him that. That is that happened to some. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
motherfuckers find out, oh, you used to bang my girl, yeah, and then they don't like you, and yeah. So I give them that part for sure. And
Yeah, but the rest, bro, the rest, Hey, but
it,
listen, man, he figured out his lane, and you know,
yeah,
uh,
yeah.
he
Like
got to where he
I
got
can't
to,
knock
bro.
him. He hustled this YouTube shit for sure.
No, he did. You
Oh
know,
shit, I just burped again. My bad.
oh yeah, he did, and he taught fucking the briefer, and
Hey, cause Dubs was boring, dude. I remember when I first got into
yeah,
Dubs shit, he would sit in his car in the parking lot of his job, and he would talk about. He sounded like a preacher, bro. He
it's
was boring.
yeah, 209. I've heard Dubs is like Dubs. You go from the beginning and you go to now. You see how he's well more prepared.
Yeah.
Now he has his system. He does what he does. You know.
At the end of the day, we all know, right? Their subscribers are not gonna stop watching them
No,
on
no,
the hands of
no,
what other people like, especially like
no.
me, you, or anybody
Yeah,
says.
no, no.
Like, I'm not trying to
100%.
take away anybody that watches his shit. Y'all can watch them. I don't give a fuck. Like I said, I don't hate on that shit, dude. I do not give a fuck. Let them make their
Yeah.
money. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's like with the Hive, with the SNY Hive, the exposed to
They're
Hive.
gonna watch him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're locked in. They're locked in, bro. It
it's exciting for
nothing's
them.
right. Nothing's gonna change, bro. So, and I've always said that, like in my first video, and when I was like, figuring out how I'm gonna start trolling these dudes. So they're not going anywhere.
Yeah,
So to even think that they are, bro, it's stupid, bro. It's fallacy because they're not going anywhere. This is their bread and butter.
it's like
Just like I knew
converting
Renegade
sports
wasn't.
members. Like when
Yeah,
you like
Renegade wasn't going anywhere when he
you
said
know.
he was leaving.
Yeah, it's like trying to convert. Like I have a bunch of friends that grew up in Chicago, grew up right now at my job, and
Yeah,
it's like you're from Chicago or you're from Illinois, but you're a Packer fan. You know what I'm saying? Like, why? Why? What the
facts,
fuck would
Tony.
make you want to be somebody or like from the South Side and you're a Cub fan? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
you can't change their mind, bro. No matter how
yeah.
hard you try.
That's that's on your boys. That's on. He put it back up. SNY2 put it back up. I used some of it for the video I did today. I got a few videos lined up, dude. That I'm gonna do that's gonna, review Taxation Act. You know.
Yeah. Okay.
That is the good thing that coming out of fucking SNY2 is we're getting this fool crashed out a whole lot. Like I kind of was gonna react to the video of him basically wanting to telling us that it's some stupid, like the one he did when he mentions Boxer
So is
Enriquez.
it a lie that he got demonetized? Yeah, they said,
No,
right? People were saying that it's
no,
still.
he didn't, bro. No, bro, look, I don't even know how all that little smoke came out. I just know that it made Gunner and Slugs do a video, and I'm gonna be honest with you. We reviewed the Gunner video. It's true. Maybe it was just he can't monetize that shit because of the music, bro. It caught up to it. That's all it was. Whether he was monetized or not, demonetized, I don't know. I don't think so, bro. So I don't really care. That's their thing, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I try not to be boring, but like I says, this is why doing this and the little animation ones, and even though renegade videos don't get me that much, but they help the kitty. You know what I mean? So I don't really worry about views when I clown Renegade. Luckily there was some good stuff to react to this week. Last week was pretty slow. Um, yeah, thanks, man. I mean, dude, I keep telling you guys, I would love to get us away from this shit, but I know it's really hard, man. And I'm good for the drama. I just don't want to be repetitive. Like right now, we were talking too much about Mikey, and I
Who
don't want
deleted
to
this channel? Who Smiley, who deleted the channel?
tweaked out state of paranoia. I don't know who's that Gunner. Maybe I don't
No,
know.
no, he wouldn't delete his channel. He deleted his channel as a tweaked out.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe he did. I don't know. Hey, Kelly
Chicago,
Resurrection. It's Chicago Dumb, bro. Just
yeah,
go on
Chicago
YouTube.
down.
Just one word, Chicago Dumb. Yeah, it's right there.
Yeah, but we had a good crowd. Hey, man, this was a good idea, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Let me see. Did you see how? Oh, okay. Hold on. You're an ally. How I single-handedly derailed APAL by telling him I messed up for deciding to now use his hard work and content to disclose these. Oh, okay. I like that. I appreciate that. So you went and told him that I'm using some of his formula. If so, it's fantastic. Now, one I want to do with, and I think there's enough people in here to go to do it. Maybe we could do it in another later on. I want to go over with the first time those dudes went on. They did a live together. I'm gonna call them 75 cents. L Debris for L Dubs and Gunner. I like to go over that in here.
You want to break that down or what?
No, not right now, but not next week, and maybe we'll do the one that they sent the link to.
Yeah.
Little Hefty one, if you're here, bro.
I seen it.
Yeah, you got the link. You can save it.
I see it in the comments. I know which one he's talking about though.
Okay, we can maybe we'll do that one next week, and then after that, let's go back in memory lane and go, because we could see it on Chemos. Chemos is with the business. You know what I mean? Like Chemos get some whatever. I don't know if it's monetized, but we can watch it over there.
Is this the one?
Thank you, Mike. I appreciate that. Keep doing it too, bro.
Let me copy this. Boom.
Not this case. He ever configured alter.
Let's paste.
Dubs, you think so? Well, I don't. Government username. They were all. Dude, have we been on? What time did we go on? 4?
Yeah, bro. We've been on for a minute. It's 5:30.
Yeah. I'm already getting hungry. I got chili dogs, guys, for lunch. I'm assuming for like a dinner. I mean, chili dogs with a little bit of onion.
Oh, he's talking about Gangsta Gucci. Okay, Gunner, aka Squirt Gun. Munchies.
All right, we'll do. Oh, hold on, crash. Oh, whoa. To use this hard word, Gunner crashes out on exposed. Go to. Whoa! I knew. Oh, wait. See what I'm saying, bro?
Let me
Gentlemen's. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You see that right there, fellas? I love it when a plan. This is why I love the YouTube yada, bro. You guys give me all the cheese, man. All the fucking cheese, man. Somebody predicted that, man. I wish Lechedo was here. Somebody predicted that would come.
Wait, what happened? Who ended their life? Gunner or exposed?
Hey, what time is it? No, I'll go study it. Fuck, dude. L. You want to go to it real quick?
Where is it at? Whose channel?
I don't know which. Let me see. You know what? Nah. You know what? It's out there. You know what? Because I'm hungry and I've been on an hour and a half. And yeah. We say the smoke, bro. We say the smoke.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm down. Yeah. I gotta run to the store anyway. Shit.
Yeah. I'm about to eat some chili dogs, bro.
Hell yeah.
All right, homies. Well, look, guys, we'll be here next week, and we're gonna do that video.
That you know we're gonna be here before next week. Come on, shit pops up. We're gonna. Well, you know what I'm saying? APA passed away. What?
Nah. No, Tony, go up and scroll in the comments. Here, I'll highlight it. Look at this, Tony. Look at this. Look at that timestamp. Right? Go to 246. He felt okay, so he messed up. To use his hard work and content while he is no longer here. It happened on the episode of Gunner crashes on exposed. Go to 246:18. He felt guilty and ended his entire life. Wait a minute, did I read this wrong?
Yeah, Gunner don't have no lives up right now.
No, he is no longer here. It happened on the episode of. I don't know what he's talking about. I think I misread it wrong. My interpretation of this was that L crashed out on exposed to. That's what I thought I had read, but I don't think so.
Okay, let me see. I don't know what the fuck. What the fuck are we reading, bro? Hold on.
Yeah, you see that right there? I don't know. I thought I read that.
Let me check. All right, I'm gonna go on this. Okay. Oh wait, exposed tube ended his live. It was only 2 hours and 49. I think this is the one he's talking about. 246. All right, let's see.
All right, go to 240. What the fuck?
Water.
Why you laughing? What's wrong?
What his shirt is. I don't know what the fuck I just watched. Hold on, bro. Let's see.
What are you talking about, Tony?
Throw this up, bro. No, the way he's saying, that's why he unalived himself. Because it says he ended his entire life. Like he ended his life.
Oh. Yeah, okay.
All right, hold on, bro. All right, I don't know. Is this the live that he's talking about from last night? All right, let's see. I don't know. I'm gonna forward it. Hold on.
Gang stalker activities.
He said 246. What?
Get your ass out of here. I guess. Oh no. Well, hold on. Oh no, I don't know.
Hold on. What's the timestamp? 246. What?
24. Oh, damn! It's way up here. 246:18.
All right, let's see this. Yeah, I don't know if this is it.
You know what I mean? That shit is woke, man. Anything ill you see is woke. Nigga have a big 6 at the club, that's woke.
I don't know.
We got fully equipped kid on it. It's woke.
I think it might have been.
Like, yo, I had this bad bitch uptown, she was woke. Had me fucked up in the head, I mean, whoa. Want the bitch diamonds and pearls, I mean, whoa.
See, this is the stupid shit. All right, yeah. What did he say? 240 what?
Yeah, I don't think this is it, bro. I think it might have been on L's. 240. 246:18.
Okay. Well, that's how long this video is. I think almost. Oh no. Nah, it goes on to 248. Yeah, I don't know. This ain't.
All right, yeah, let's hold on.
Hey, he read that shit wrong. Ended his life. Like he killed himself. Like what the fuck? Oh God.
I think he's talking about APA.
Who? Oh, APA went live, man.
Yeah, well, nah, I'm good, bro. I'm hungry.
Yeah.
I'll look into it and I'll make
All right.
Yeah, he was talking about APA. Hold on.
What the fuck? Oh shit. He did stream one day ago. All right, hold on. What was it? 240 what?
Hold on. Oh, here it is. Wait. Oh yeah, go to it real quick.
I got it. I'm ready.
Yeah, 246. Yeah, go play it.
I got it. Hold on. Let me throw it up. Fuck, this is crazy. Yeah, he looks like he's slapped right now, dude. You ready?
Yeah. So it's the comment. Hold on.
Look at this shit. That's messed up, bro. To finally use EBK's hard work to expose these fools, all bad. You said I've used this content while my boy was still here with us. And I get it, bro. I understand. The only reason I'm using this is because it has to do with the Dreamer from Corcoran. And I've always gave EBK family, I've always given him his accolades, homie. And unlike you, homie, I'm pretty sure you were not in contact with him. So since you want to talk, since you want to say that, I respect what you're saying. I respect what you're saying, homie. But just in case you're a troll, just in case. Let me go to my boys. My boy.
Yeah, Smiley. Yeah, that's probably what's happening, bro. That was happening the other day. That's YouTube doing it by itself.
You know, it's always gonna be like that. You know, there's always gonna be people that. So this is me and EBK family's correspondence. Let me show you. Let me play
Little Jacko.
some of our correspondence.
Oh,
Correspondence.
But as much as to you and your family as well, my boy, you already be knowing. I'm gonna see if Baby Thug is gonna be jumping on. That fool will be able to like stamp at G like whatever we put out because he was part of that little circle.
Baby Thugger. The dude that just jumped on exposed to shit, right? Baby Thugger. And play another one.
And yeah, bro, if your wife helps you out on the thumbnails, tell her to start doing them, bro. That shit does help out. I have one of my homies, that he's from the area, bro, and he shoots that shit, homie. So I ended up I do pay him, homie. I pay him, but that's my boy right there. That's how it's coming out.
Play another one.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I kind of cut off some of the homies that used to be part of the circle.
Oh, that one I can't play because it speaks to somebody that knows he's a snake. So look, homie, for you to say that, I get it, homie, because
You could kill it, bro.
It is what it is.
Yeah, I'm confused. I don't know where he was.
Yeah,
talking about.
I thought it was him butthurt at his boy. So, but he's saying I think he just instantly cut the live after that. That's what he meant.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, hey, this has been the first episode of
Fact or Fiction.
Which one?
Fact or Fiction.
Fact or Fiction, featuring Gunners Collective. I'm your host. We are your host, Chicago Dumb, and Dum Dums. Yeah, I fucked it all up, huh? Oh,
hey, I got a drop for you, bro. I'm gonna send it to you, Doug.
All right, fellas. Thank you for stopping by. I know we had a good crowd. Half of you didn't hit the like button. That's okay. I thank you for the view. You guys have a rest of your evening. Enjoy your Sunday. Respects. God bless. All the good shit.
Back to work.
Yep.
All right,
Later.
later.
All right, bro. Later.